Welcome back to Al's Kitchen, back with another curry, back with another banger. This week a hot sweet and sour curry known as the Pathia. I've noticed some people call it Pathia, maybe that's like a regional variant of the curry. Anyhow, it's the same thing. So I really hope you enjoyed my last video, the chicken bhuna. It's got well over 10,000 views in just 2 weeks. Thanks guys. If you like the channel, give it the thumbs up. If you like the bhuna, give it a thumbs up. Anyway, I'm going to start this off with a nice beer. I'm drinking a nice Ruby beer, 5.2% alcohol. This is Hobgoblin. So tell us what you're drinking and what your favourite drinks are with your curries, yeah? Cheers everyone. So let's start off with the ingredients. So here we have 30 grams of onion. Chop it nice and fine so it really melts quickly and cooks quickly into the curry. And I'm going to add 1 green finger chilli. You're going to notice that there's also chilli powder in this, but chilli powder alone doesn't just provide the heat. I'm going to use the green chilli, which also provides a chilli flavour. Yes, chillies do actually have a flavour. And I'm going to use a small piece of cinnamon. This is going to go in at the beginning. And for the spices, I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of mixed powder. This is a chef's own or restaurant use curry powder. If you don't have this or you haven't made it up, I'll provide the link in the video to the recipe for this mixed powder. You can use Mild Madras Curry powder. And here I use a teaspoon of extra hot chili powder. Remember, this curry is hot, sweet and sour. And I'm going to be using a teaspoon of dried methi leaves, also known as kasuri methi. And over here I've got 2 teaspoons of mango chutney. This is going to give a slight fruity flavour as well as sweetness. And for the sour, I'm using a tamarind sauce. I've got 2 teaspoons of this. If you use the concentrate, use a 1/4 teaspoon because it is so strong. This is the tamarind sauce. It looks like this. It tastes like a spicy brown sauce, to be honest. And here I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of sugar. Here I'm using 3 tablespoons of tomato puree. I'm using a brand called Sirio. It's the best you can find on the market and doesn't contain a lot of the acidity regulators that you get in a lot of them, which give a really acidic, sour taste to the curry, even if it's not a Pathia. Here I have 2 tablespoons of garlic and ginger paste. You can buy the frozen blocks of this, which is just as pure, and sometimes the ones in the tubes are good too. I'm using chicken tikka for this. Check out my recipe, it's an absolute banger. Great in the summer, great all year round in your curries. I'm a chicken tikka man, I love chicken tikka curries. I just think that the chicken tikka gives off its own flavours into the curry and it really tantalises the taste buds on every level. But if you don't have any chicken tikka prepared, you can use some raw chicken, dice it not so big so that it cooks through quick, or pre-cook the chicken, of which I have a recipe. To garnish the curry, I'm going to be using some freshly chopped coriander, some very fine slivers of red bell pepper. This is just for appearance, and my all-important and signature wedge of sliced lemon. I am loving this. You've got to buy yourself one of these guys. Just fun to use. You get the nice heat output that you need. But anyway, so I'm going to warm this up and going to put in some vegetable oil. If you have seasoned oil, and you're an expert, use the seasoned oil, yeah? So let's just warm the oil through first, yeah? It's really interesting to learn what your favourite curries are, to be honest. Anyway, so let's just soften these onions down. We're going to throw in the bit of cassia bark and also the green chilli. I've noticed people keep asking me about a book. Don't worry, I'm sure 2021 is going to be the year of the book. I'll be working on it very shortly. That's it. So let's soften those onions nice and slow. Like I said, you get really good heat output in this. But you can use this on, you can cook these on induction, on gas, halogen. It's not often I use cinnamon in a curry, is it? But I like cinnamon in this one because it gives you a nice added level of flavour. Pathia is just a beautiful curry, and if you can make naan bread, perfect with naan bread. Right, so now I'm going to add the ginger and garlic paste. We just want to take the rawness out of the ginger and garlic. That's beautiful. Right, so now we're going to get our spices ready. So that's our mixed powder, our chilli powder and our methi. Right, so now I'm going to put the methi leaves in. Going to cook those out and bring out those pungent flavours. There isn't actually a substitute for methi, so all I would say is if you can't get it, just don't use it. You know, it makes a small difference to the curry, but it's not a deal breaker. That's it, so cook that out. And I try to use the same process in all my videos to build the curries for the sake of simplicity. I know there's other people on YouTube that do things differently and it changes from curry to curry, but it doesn't have to. It really doesn't have to. At the end of the day, all the ingredients go in, they're all there by the end of the curry, as long as you're not doing any weird things. Right, now I'm going to add in the mixed powder and the chilli powder. That's it. And that's it. Cook those spices out without burning them. And now I'm going to add the salt. Again, no reason. If the salt went in further down the line, it doesn't matter. That's it. Now cook out those lovely pungent spices without burning them. And the next thing to go in will be the tomato paste. Remember, I'm using Sirio. It's a nice mild double concentrate. I've noticed that some tomato pastes are really strong and sour, but this one is a beautiful quality one, so if you can get it. So anyway, in goes the tomato paste. There we go. And again, we want to cook that out for around 30 seconds. And there's the curry's masala base. It's already looking beautiful and we haven't even finished. So let's get some more ingredients ready. So now I've got the mango chutney, the tamarind sauce, the sugar. Right, so we're just going to loosen things up now with a tiny touch of base gravy. Remember, I build my curries very slowly so that I cook the base gravy out and really extract all the sweetness from the onions that's in the base gravy. I mean, it absolutely smells gorgeous already. So what I'm going to do, cook that down, give it 40 seconds or so, extract all the sweetness out of the onions that's in the base gravy, and then we go again. You'll notice when it's done, because the oil comes to the surface, it catches on the edges. You've heard it all before, put it into practice. Right, touch more base gravy. The base gravy is already preheated so that we don't bring the temperature down of the curry and we end up boiling it in the process. We keep the heat going, we build the curry progressively. Right, now I'm going to add my chicken tikka. Just coat in the masala base, take it off the sides. If you like curry, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. So now, this is where things get interesting with a pathia. We're going to add the tamarind, ooh, nice and warm, sour. We're going to add the mango chutney, fruity. Have a bit of fruit in our curries, eh? Right, turn that in. Going to add tamarind and the mango chutney. You don't have to get top quality mango chutney, obviously, if you want to. Some of them have cumin in, so it gives you an extra layer of flavour. And now 1 full ladle of base gravy, and that will be the curry nearly completed. A touch more. And then all we do, guys, is just reduce it down until you get the desired thickness. Okay, so look at this wonderful curry. Look how the oil has come to the top. The onion in the base gravy is caught on the sides. We turn it in slowly. Take it off the bottom. And then you can re-caramelise if you want. I mean, it's nearly finished. There you are, curry house at home. Look at this, this is absolutely divine. Look at that lovely rich red flavour. That beautiful BIR style gravy. That lovely chicken tikka. Get your naan breads ready. I tell you, it's going to be a dunking experience you will never forget. And also what I love about curries is how wonderful and colourful they look. And we're going to add to that right now by dressing the curry. So give that a little shake to level out. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just like having an orgasm right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little pinch of fresh coriander, put it slightly to the side. We're going to take some slivers of fresh red pepper. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to take my signature wedge of lemon. And we're just going to take that, put it on the side, and there we go. 1 chicken Pathia. Now it's time for the taste test. Yes. This is naughty. This is seriously naughty. I mean, this shouldn't be allowed. People shouldn't be cooking like this in their own kitchen. Oh my God. This is food from the gods. I swear. I ain't lying. I'm keeping it real. Look at this. Let's have another bit of chicken. Unbelievable. If you think you've eaten curry from the famous so-called chefs on the BBC, you've tried nothing yet. Look at this. Manna from heaven. Oh, Nirvana. This is beautiful. Cook this curry, like and subscribe to the video. And I'm going to enjoy this little beauty now with my beer. I want you to follow Al. Liverpool going to win the league. I'm Al, and I'm out of here.